Getting SSL in the new season. Let's get it. All right, guys, we are back with another episode of getting to SSL in 2v2 without doing a bunch of crazy, super fancy mechanical stuff. So, guys, it is the new season, and we already have done an episode, and we have played 3 games. But for this episode, we're going to play through the unranked matches, solo queue, and I'm going to show you guys how to get through early season Rocket League. So early season Rocket League is like, it's very, very chaotic. You never know what type of teammates you're going to get. You never really know what type of opponents you're going to get. So something I like to do is something called play by evidence. And what that means is through the first minute of a game, you're going to see what the opponents are doing, and you're going to see what your teammates are doing. And then after that minute, or if you figure it out sooner, you're going to dictate what to do after that. So for example, if an opponent's playing very slow, right, you're going to take advantage of that, give high beats, play the ball fast. If your teammate's whiffing a lot, okay, you're going to play back. You're going to be ready for whiffs and giveaways. We're not going to score that. I know we can, but we're just going to put it mid. Again, we're not going for those super fancy mechanical plays. Okay, we're going to grab boost here off a spawn. I could have went back into net there. Definitely a lot of things we could have avoided. But yeah, guys, later into the video, we're going to be playing against harder and tougher opponents. So it's going to be a little more adaptation we're going to have to get used to. Here, I should not be flipping up. I am not that warm. But, you know, you're going to see me playing not warm, basic, and still able to get good wins. And we are going to get one step closer to SSL. Okay, here, we'll just get a 50. Kind of play to the opponent's, like, capabilities a little bit. Just get a pop, beat the opponent. Teammate should be rotating out for boost here. We're going to kind of wait, right? Opponents give it away, so we get a free shot. Right? I did nothing fancy here at all. I literally just waited for the opponents to panic, give the ball away, and then I ended up getting a free shot off of it. Teammates said bro's admiring the new boost, like the new update. That's hilarious. We just grab mid right here. We're gonna kind of wait, play this diagonal positioning, because if the ball goes behind, like it just did, I can play it. And if it also went mid, I could play it, right? So we got a free ball. Just take our time, Again, we're not gonna do anything fancy. Our opponent pre-jumped anyways, so we're gonna want to play low on that anyways. 50, get a flick, nothing crazy, you know, go for a bomb, you know, that's a normal play, right? If you see an opponent up sometimes and they're last, sometimes you just go for a bomb in the air. You know you can do it. Okay, we're just gonna fake, take his boost, so he can't really do much, right? Here's only options is to give the ball away. So we're gonna fake. I actually meant to hit that into the corner, but it ended up working out because we stole the opponent's boost earlier on. So those small little tiny plays, making yourself useful at every moment, ends up working out, and we get a goal. Hey, we're just gonna cheat up. I always recommend cheating up, because if you try to get the opponent to lose it or your teammate to lose it, like they get some crazy ass stuff sometimes. Get a 50. We're just gonna play another 50 here. Again, nothing crazy, just a bunch of delayed 50s, not using a lot of boost. Here, we're just gonna stay with the ball, make them think I'm touching it, then we can grab boost and get a beat here. That's actually a good dunk. Here, I'm gonna wait. That's a good play from opponents. Yeah, that dunk really helped him out. Something else we could have done differently there is probably just fake challenged, but it's all good. We'll get the goal back here. Grab mid array, go pop on. We're just gonna jump at this, see what we can do. Get a good shot on. We're not gonna double. We could have. We had 22 boosts left over. Guys, we gotta hold ourselves back. Definitely, if you can hit those shots, though, go for them. 100%. Okay, we're just gonna reposition ourselves, put ourselves at a better angle. That pop ended up helping the opponents out. We're gonna grab back right. We're gonna kind of just stay, wait. Good shot onto net. Almost. Here, we're just gonna wait. No need to over complicate anything. Put a shot on. We can probably recover this. Almost. Also, guys, the new flip reset indicator is in this. I'm gonna show y'all at some point. We'll just get a flip reset for the fun of it here right now. That's the new flip reset indicator, guys. We're just gonna put a shot on. Nothing crazy, guys. But you see, a lot of these shots, if I just put them on net, right, they're goals. So if you really just work on getting good shooting accuracy, so go into like training packs, like shooting consistency, anything like that, it's gonna really help you out later down the road. Get a 50 into the corner, right? Not a big threat. We're just gonna pad, and then we can pop it out. Now we're able just to follow it up here. Get a good demo. I'm just gonna hit it back to teammate, see what he can do. Here, we're gonna fake challenge, keep the ball close, get a beat. Opponents didn't jump, so that was very good from them. Here, we're just gonna rotate out. Almost got a demo. Nice, that's a good dunk, and that should be game. Nice, first game of the new season on this new series. All right, guys, into our second game here. We have, I don't even know how to say our teammate's name, but you know, we got another game here. They're a clan, so they got the, you know, the colors. Here, we're just gonna play 50. Nothing I can really do. Nice, and then we just rotate, let our teammate go. So see, our teammate's a little bit different. He's a little more slowed down, a little more calculated than our other teammate. Other teammate last game was a little like faster, a little more confident in his style. This guy definitely seems to be more of a, you know, passive, kind of calculated, kind of to the book player. So here we adapt around that, right? So we're gonna kind of play a little more aggressive, just fake challenge, grab the boost. We're gonna play the back wall here, touch into the corner from teammate. We're gonna play their shot. He passes it out to the opponents, but we end up getting a good save because we just play behind, right? So we're gonna want to play worst case scenario with this guy. Definitely, we're not gonna be able to trust him as much when he's first man, right? So this is definitely what we talked about beginning in the video. Beginning of the seasons are kind of chaotic, right? You always get different types of play styles you're gonna play against until the ranks start to even out a little bit more. Gonna pop up, see if we can keep it close, get a 50 out. We'll let teammate go for that, and we'll just go grab boost. Okay, teammate's pretty confident in the air, it seems like. Here, we're just gonna get a pop out over one. We'll let teammate refollow this as well. Nice. And now we can put on some pressure. We're gonna try and take the boost. Get a demo, because why not? Takes your opponents out of the play for 3 seconds and resets their boost. That's a good play from them. Get a bump, but he did shoot it too high, and we do get a free counterattack on that. All right, again, we're going to want to soft cheat, especially with a chaotic teammate. It's a good 50. We're going to get a beat. We're just gonna rotate back here. Okay, we're just gonna catch it into the corner because there's no threat here. All right, even though he gets a 50 there, still no threat. Watch, I get a beat here. I could go for a double there, but we're not. We're just gonna catch, right? And it's a goal, right? I did nothing fancy there at all, right? The fancy play would have been to, once I hit it, go for a double tap across map, off the sidewall, redirect, and in their net. Get a nice kickoff, grab mid right here. Wow, we're gonna wait for them to give it away, wait for them to panic a little bit, allow teammate to get back as well. Hit into corner, nothing too special. Teammate panic, opponents panic as well. So now we get free space. Nothing we need to go crazy for right now. We can fake challenge here, put on some pressure, made that guy give the ball away, right? All I did was boost towards them, and then I preemptively knew that I was going to rotate out before I went. Here, we're going to let him go. When I meant him, I meant the opponent, did not mean teammate. Okay, he got the flip reset. Let's see. Oh my god, that would have been crazy. Okay, here, we're just going to bang it out. Relieve some pressure here, especially if I need some boost. We're going to fake chow. Hopefully this mid spawns. See, with this new boost indicator, we know it's not going to spawn anytime soon. Here, we're just going to play his shot. He missed, so he did not hit the ball into us. It's one of the good case scenarios that we wanted to happen. Here, we're going to fake. We're going to fake. Can't get a bump. Here, we're going to jump at this. Just get a touch. Any touch will work. Nice. Opponents are overcommitting. Here, we can bring it up the wall, pop it out, and then refollow it on the ground. Get another shot. Nice, and then it's a goal. Right, nothing fancy. I'm not doing crazy air rolls. I'm just driving down to the ground, right? I didn't even air roll, I don't think. I just put on a good shot, right? Even if the opponent saves that, my teammate's over to the right, we get to keep pressure. Okay, we're just gonna put that on net. These guys seem to be AFK. That might just be GG. Yeah, so the opponent left a match, so I'll see you in the next one, guys. All right, guys, here for the final game of the video. We got Betrayed on our team versus another crew. Yeah, you'll also find that in the new season that you'll run into a lot of duo queues because a lot of people don't like the solo queue because it does require that extra step of learning and knowing how to adapt, and it does take a little more pressure. Does take a little more, you know, a little more thinking, a little more roughness. There, we could have got a double, but we're not going to score that one. We're going to bring it to the wall here, pop it up. We're just going to clear it out, relieve some pressure for me and my teammate. And here, I'm just going to drive through. I'm not going to go for this ball. And I ended up touching the ball because opponent didn't even touch it. I think my drive through fake challenge, he already knew I was going to pre-do that. So he prepared. He was just hard prepared for that, guys. Also, what's everybody's thoughts on the new season if you've already played it? Season what is this, 22 now? Oh my gosh, 22 of Epic Games taking over season. Oh, okay, we're just gonna have to control this now. Control this, bring it back. It's not the pop we want, but we're still holding it down. We're not gonna go, we're just gonna make him do something. Made him just panic, give the ball away, right? See, all I did was just show my car there. I didn't use any boost, I didn't throw away any positioning, I didn't throw away my car, nothing like that, and it just made the opponent panic. Right, even small stuff like that could be a very good chance to have a counterattack or to just shut down the opponent's offense. All right, here, we're just gonna fake, grab the boost. We'll let a teammate go, stay on that ball. Here, I'm just gonna fake chow. We're gonna fake chow again. We're just gonna keep fake chowing, keep fake chowing. We're gonna jump now. Nice little pop. And I trust my teammate here to touch that. We're gonna go, just pop it. Did one full 360 just to pop it. And now we're just gonna take our time, catch it. See, we can get a beat. We get a beat, and that's a free goal for teammate. Just like that. Just another cheat. So you see this teammate. This teammate's a solid teammate. This is probably the most solid teammate we've gotten. We haven't seen really any big like red flags, big red ears, mistakes from him. He's been pretty solid across the board. He's there when you need him. He doesn't make crazy decisions. He makes pretty good touches. See here, he's not trying to go for that. He knows he needs to play high. So I'm going to force for him. Oh, he didn't stay on back wall. Good save though from him with a good recovery. So right, you get your mix of teammates, right? Like last game, we had a teammate we didn't really know how he's gonna play, right? It was kind of chaotic, but we kind of adapted around that and we're able to play around him. At the end of the day, he was actually giving us free ball opportunities. This situation here was kind of a little awkward. I probably should not have just popped in front of our net. I'll make up for it. That's a mindset you need. If you make a mistake, right? Mistakes are normal. They're gonna happen. You just gotta make up for it. Even if you make another mistake after, right? You just make up for that one in the future. At some point, you're gonna make up for it. You gotta compound. You gotta compound it, you know? Then one day, you're gonna make up for everything. Every mistake you've made in this game. Okay, here, we're just gonna go get a bomb. Force for teammate. Teammate's kind of panicking a little bit, but it's okay because it's in our corner. Here, we can pop it. Wait for teammate to go. Whoa! Okay, good pop. Opponent gets a flip reset. We're just gonna bang the ball towards the opponent's half. Goes off their bar. Teammate gets a top left bin shot. Okay, buddy. Good shot, man. Good shot. That's what we like to see. But you see there, just a nice bang towards their half. Made the opponents panic. Gave a free ball to my teammate. He wants us to lose the ball, so we're going to lose it for him. He's going to get a free ball in the air. We'll just grab a mid-left here. Should we play backwards? No, we're not going to play backwards. Here, we're just going to go for a demo. Get a bump instead. Unlucky didn't get the demo. Forced him to give the ball away. Now we just kind of wait, right? We're on defense. We don't want to dive. And that's why we don't want to dive. Nice. We're able to recover. We're able to play anything that happens. Free ball for mate. It's like a bump from opponent. See, we're just playing there. A lot of people will rotate all the way around back post. Especially in twos, you don't really have to do that. You just have to cover. You have to cover what needs to be covered. And in that situation, it was just my teammate getting a bad 50 or a bad challenge. Good save from teammate. Here, we can just pop it out, right? The classic old pop out, which turns into a counter attack, which ultimately does not turn into a goal. Oh, here's the case of playing too patient. So you see teammate already had 100 boost, right? He's trying to play in that mid left. He's trying to get that boost instead of to the play, covering that open space. Should I have scored that open net? Yeah, maybe. Kind of a tough angle, especially your normal like champs not really scoring that angle. So we gotta kind of try and keep a little realistic here as well. But you can kind of learn from your teammates. You learn from opponents. You learn from yourself. You learn from everything. From what you see, and if you find a way that works, you can learn from it at the end of the day. And that's a goal. Just like that. And that is how we win the final game of the day. All right, guys, we end this episode at 14:09. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, put on those post notifications, drop a little subscribe. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is to you. And I will catch you in the next one. Appreciate y'all and peace.